Thank you for this opportunity. The police this morning were called in after there were reports of several bodies that were seen by passers-by on the N1. Then they came here with all the resources that were mobilized, as like your forensic services, your pathology, as well as K9 unit. So as soon as they got here, they combed the scene and then they discovered 6 bodies that we can confirm now. At this stage, we do not know what the motive is. The bodies are confirmed to have gunshot wounds, but we will be investigating cases of murder, 6 counts of murder, and then the motive will be determined. But we can say that with information that we have received, that these people that have died are confirmed to be, are suspected to be Zamazamas in the area.
Brigadier, maybe Puleli Chiti Jones from eNCA, can you confirm whether this was as an issue of trying to claim territories? Are these gang members within the Zamazama communities? Were they fighting each other? And can you also confirm as to whether we have their nationality as well?
At this stage, like I said, that investigations will determine the motive. We do not want to preempt what the investigation is going to be determining, but we also cannot confirm their nationality, as they have to be processed, fingerprints taken, and then only then that their nationality will be determined.
From KFM, any complaints of informal settlement down there, perhaps maybe complaining about allegations of terrorized by a group of whether people or Zamazamas around here? Any complaints to any of the local police stations?
Not that we have received, but remember that the Gauteng province, specifically Johannesburg, West Rand and Benoni, we have extra deployments that we have received from National Head Office to combat this illegal mining. So for now, you will understand that in West Rand, the situation has been stabilized to some level, but then those extra forces, our specialized unit, have been operating as per the schedule that they have determined by the crime analysis patterns that they receive from crime intelligence. They have been going through all the areas in this province where there is a problem of illegal mining. So for now, we are also working with, in Gauteng, we do not work alone. We're working with our partners, both private and other departments. So we have been on a regular basis doing this combating of this illegal mining and going to these areas, ensuring that we flatten the areas, we close some of those shafts with the help of the local municipality and so forth. So at this stage, we have not received any complaints.
Brig, you've been deployed representing the national level of the police officials. Does this mean this is a concern? Does this mean that this is spiraling under control? Can you take South Africans to confidence to say you're fighting to stop this end of Zamazamas and illegal mining, which is clearly becoming problematic for most communities in these areas around here?
If you will remember, during one of the minister's engagements with the communities where there is illegal mining, there has been a confirmation that in Gauteng only we have about 600 confirmed shafts where there is illegal mining. So hence we needed the extra reinforcement and forces that we have received from the national office. Remember, with the police in Gauteng only, we were not able to do this alone. Hence we were doing it with our partners. And with the reinforcements, those reinforcements are now concentrating only on illegal mining, while the police in Gauteng also assist them, but then continue to concentrate on other aspects of policing in the province.
Will this criminal incident we're seeing here form part of a larger scope of investigations as well that you've been looking into for past several months, one would say?
With regards to the investigations on illegal mining have been elevated to the provincial office. So all these cases that we receive that are linked to illegal mining are receiving a specialized investigation from the seasoned detectives in the province. So we are viewing this as serious, and hence we are prioritizing it as the province.
Now, we understand that some of the nationalities of those who have been found to be behind some of these crimes are from Lesotho. Is the police, are SAPS communicating with Lesotho? Or because my foreign editor, Sophie Mugwena, tells me that after doing an interview with a political party in Lesotho, they learned that South Africa is not doing enough in terms of communicating with Lesotho and informing them about the crimes that have been perpetrated allegedly at the hands of Lesotho nationals. Are you in conversation with those people, with Lesotho?
I can confirm that the South African Police Service, through Interpol, is in contact with Lesotho law enforcement. So we are in contact with them as and when we have suspects that we suspect that have fled to their native countries. We do liaise with them through our Interpol, and as and when we have confirmed the identities of those people, there are warrants of arrest that are being issued and then processed through the Interpol. So we are liaising with it. But with regards to this particular 6 people, I cannot confirm at this stage their nationalities. And with regards to you asking in terms of Zamazamas and people that we find here, as and when we do our operation, we arrest a lot of people, not only from Lesotho, also from other SADC countries. So I am mentioning Lesotho because you mentioned it, but there has been reports. We have issued reports, media reports with regards to the successes that we obtain with regards to our operations that have been continuous since the announcement by the minister.
Okay. Now, it seems as though one of the issues that have come up, and my colleague Sasha Naidu has made me aware of, is that this is a continuing problem. Community members are complaining of the fact that the wars continue and they actually hear gunshots from outside their homes. Have you been made aware of these reports?
We are always encouraging the community. They have their sectors, they know their sector managers, because remember, in policing with regards to this, as in, we have divided the stations. Where we are now is Florida. It has several sectors where they are manned by sector managers. Communities, they are in constant contact with those sector managers. They hold their meetings with regards to the CPFs and whatnot, so they know who to contact as and when they hear those gunshots and as and when there's crime that they need to report. And we're always encouraging the community that if you want to remain anonymous, because some of the community members want to report crime, but they do not want to participate in the process of going to court and being witnesses and whatnot. We encourage the members of the community or of the public to always contact our Crime Stop number 08600 10111. Callers may remain anonymous when they're using that line, and they are being engaged by trained SAPS members as well as detectives when they are engaging with them, so they can extract all the information that they need and not need to contact them further for more information, and then they follow up on those tip-offs that they receive. Also, people that have smartphones, they are welcome to download our My SAPS app. It's an application, free, that can be downloaded on any Android or iPhone, and then even there you can register and also report any criminal activity or corruption or anything that you want to report to the police anonymously. So
now, are there plans to beef up police visibilities in areas where there are abandoned mines? Because it seems as though we're getting more and more reports coming from those areas. Rivoli is one of those areas that's been affected by Zamazamas, and other communities within the East Rand that are also complaining about the same problems. Is there appetite to at least beef up security in the area to ensure the safety of residents who live around these areas?
I have already mentioned that with the resources that we have received from National Head Office and the specialized units that includes your TRT, NIU, as well as Special Task Force. We also have a K9 unit here. We have that illicit mining combat team that are concentrating specifically on the 600 shafts that have been identified in Gauteng. So there is an appetite from the police side, and it doesn't even start now. It has been going on for a longer period since I've been in Gauteng, since the Provincial Commissioner has been here. With Operation Okayimula, we have walked those abandoned mines and places where Zamazamas are doing their illegal mining. And like I said, we go there, we flatten the area with your TLBs and whatnot, with assistance from the private sector as well as the local municipality. But you know, it's a continuous cycle. As and when we leave that area, because the police cannot man that area, as and when we leave, they come and start doing. But we have a schedule as to where those forces are going to operate and when, and that is guided by the crime intelligence's crime analysis pattern.
Good, yeah. All right, Masiho, that's the national spokesperson, SAPS, Brenda Wordili, giving us an update on these latest developing news.